Treasure. When you think of treasure, you usually think of some types of gems or gold or some valuable material. But the Village Point Park Preserve is something else. It is rich in local, national, and world history, and some of the earliest inhabitants of North America lived and roamed on this land. Europeans explored and founded colonies here, and at times they even brought their differences and even wars to this area. The park itself was created in 2004 by the city of Daphne to protect its history. Pioneers built log cabins on the park, and many of the families' names remain prominent. Some of the very prominent names include the Dialefs, Van Idriston, Corney, and Starks. The Dialef Cemetery is also on the Village Point Park Reserve. The burial site dates back to the early 1800s, making the Dialefs the oldest family in Daphne. In the 1800s, it was customary to bury on one's own plantation. Often, these silent reminders are all that is left to tell the early pioneer's story. The Village Point Park Reserve is the largest park in Daphne and was once referred to as Jackson's Oak Park. The park allows access to piers, sandy beaches, pavilions, and nature trails. The nature trails allow for an easy hike. One of the boardwalks crosses over an alligator lagoon where young alligators can be seen sunning. It is an estuary for wildlife and home to alligators, snakes, birds, and many different plants. The trails are well maintained, and some of them have signs identifying plants for you. Evidence of Indian, Spanish, French, and English people have also been discovered. The Spanish named this area La Aldea, the village, between 1780 and 1813, during the march north to Spanish Fort. During the Civil War between 1861 and 1865, Confederate soldiers camped at the village. In 1865, the Union fleet landed reinforcements of soldiers at village piers during the campaign to capture Spanish Fort and Blakely. General Andrew Jackson gave a speech on a tree known as Jackson's Oak. An observation platform was constructed around the tree to offer an excellent view and protect it from pedestrian traffic. The tree is the largest and most historic live oaks in Alabama, including that it was where the general made a speech to his army from one of the massive limbs. The Village Point Park is a great place to visit, and you should definitely go there next time you are in Daphne.